So a long time back I made a video about like so many people are moving to Florida, especially in a pandemic time. So in all research that time I did, there's two main states came across is California and New York. So Californians and New Yorkers are moving a lot to Florida and Texas and Idaho. I guess these three states has been so much famous in 2021. I am actually in California. I'm not in Florida. Look at this. And in this video, we are going to talk about, my personal reviews. What I feel in California is different than Florida. We're going to also talk about some difference of beach, lifestyle, cost of living, and what I felt like, it's as a Floridian, I feel a difference here living, especially near to LA. So I'm in a Venice Beach area. I'm just speaking about this area, of course, and wanted to share my thoughts to you guys. Good morning. I am in California. Beautiful morning here. Here definitely the weather is really nice. Especially the mornings are so beautiful here. However, I don't see a blue sky too much as I see in Florida. So for the first day I wanted to be very focused on my what I came for. So I didn't kind of make any videos for my first day. But I thought of doing this second and third day. I want to show you guys about my opinion, especially for this area of the California, because of course the California is huge. So I'm not commenting on a whole state, but what I feel as a little difference than Florida. That's what we will be going through in this video in a different phases.
It's not a game, it's a rich thing.
So I'm just finished with my conference and going back to the hotel. So I'm very close to Venice Beach area. So one biggest difference I feel here is so much outdated roads here. So even though it's very close to Los Angeles downtown, it's like almost 40 minutes I guess from here. So even though this is a beach town, Venice Beach, and very famous among tourists, still its infrastructure is very, very old. The roads maintenance, if you see it, it's not a very good one. So compared to Florida, I feel like I can't imagine living here, honestly. Paying so much higher cost of living and still not having a good infrastructure. big no for me. And if you look at the parking conditions here, so I have been around, like I would say 6 miles around Venice Beach area because of my conference. We had to drive around everywhere. I saw that like there is a paid parking. So I think so there's a lot of lack of land. So I see everywhere is a paid parking. So even though you go in a restaurant, you have to park on the street, paid meter parking. So not only like very close to beach, like I understand if it is a close to beach area, then you have that issue, like a parking issues. But this is not even where I'm walking. That's like almost, let's say 4 miles away from beach. But still, you see that? The restaurants if you go to, still you have to park here on the streets. Now talking about the shopping areas, like I have been looking to do some shopping for clothes. I want to buy some shoes, but I'm not finding any stores in this 2 to 3 mile radius from my conference where I was. So this is one of the very famous, it's called the Washington Boulevard. Technically it's one of the famous road straight goes to Venice Beach. But look at the shops. You see like a fitness clubs, nail spas, but not like actual shopping, for clothes. Very few restaurants I saw here also. There is like a small coffee shops or cafe that you will find here a lot. And I love their interior decorations and exteriors. It looks pretty awesome. But I don't see like a good bigger restaurants here. So I feel like I didn't much like it, especially this Venice Beach area. I was looking at the real estate part here. The real estate is very, very expensive. The average pricing here is almost 700 to 800 per square foot. It's very expensive. So definitely the cost of living here is too much high end. That's why I can feel this pain why so many Californians are moving to Florida.
I was just somebody longing for someone to hold me good.
One more thing I loved about Venice Beach is they have a gym here. It's open gym. Many people I saw like doing exercises in the morning or evenings. Oh my god, it's so awesome to have something on beach doing exercises. I wish there's this kind of setup we have in Florida. Somewhere I would love to go. There is something small one in Pompano Beach, but not like this. It's really nice. So I guess in California, many beach has this kind of exercise setups too. So which is pretty cool. So you can not only just do bike or jogging, walking, but you can also do weight exercise outdoor. It looks so nice. As you go more closer to ocean, definitely this kind of live feel is going away. So if you're coming in a Venice Beach, if you want a private time, I think it's pretty good. It's pretty good. In Florida, that thing is not there, because if you see it, mostly they have most of the Florida beaches, especially South Florida, has very shorter broad walks. You do have a sitting areas, people tent, sit with the chairs and stuff, but you do get to have so much noise and you hardly find very quiet areas. Here, definitely it's busy. Like as soon as I entered, it was really, really busy. But more further I went, there are a couple of spots you can still sit, and it's so huge. Like this sand park is so huge. There's a broad walk there, if you see it, and ocean is this way. So it's a huge distance. So many people, most of them are on a broad walk. Not too many people you will see near the ocean. So that's I guess is another biggest difference. You can have a little private time if you come on California beach. I was talking to one of my friend in conference, like she lives here in LA, and she was talking about the housing market here. So it happened to kind of discuss about, you know, the what price they paid for the house. And she was talking about their neighborhoods, like they're in one of the nice neighborhoods, very good school zones, everything. And she told me that they paid, I guess, 4 years ago, 1,200 square foot house and paid around 1.1 million. I was like, oh my god. And she was describing the neighborhood like it's pretty old neighborhood, a lot of fixer-uppers, and still they paid that price. And right now these prices are skyrocket. It's so up. So that makes me think, definitely, you know, Florida houses are why so much cheap. You know, why people are talks about the Florida houses are really cheaper. You know, the Floridian doesn't realize because they're living there and they saw this prices going up. But when you're moving from some other states, that's when you realize, like, because there's so much difference in a real estate market, you know, one state to another, especially state like California, high-tech states, New York, Washington, Boston. Even though they are paying so high numbers, but still they are not getting that much the good value property. The structure of Florida state is so awesome, all different ways. And one thing is definitely, it's like the state gives a lot of relief on Texas, and also like the pricing wise right now we feel that influx because so many people are moving to Florida, and that's why prices went so up. But still when you compare to some other states, it's still not up. Like, just imagine 1.1 million, she said, and that's also 4 years ago. It's like 1,200 square foot. In Florida, those, like, you know, 1,200 square foot we see in a condo or townhouses, that's also people don't take it. You know, the minimum, like single family houses, people need at least 2,200 square foot to live there. So that much huge difference you will find, you see in a real estate part. Just so I'm gonna make another video where specifically I want to go more deeper into real estate and comparing this cost of living, not just the real estate, but comparing the cost of living, you know, between these two states. So I experience here, like I'm here, I'm going to still be here like for this 4 to 5 days, and in this time what I'm experiencing as a visitor also, that's what I want to discuss with you guys, or share at least my thoughts. So, and let me know guys in a comment section what you feel like if you have visited California and also you have visited Florida. So what is your thoughts, like which state is better? Would you live in California or would you live in Florida?